Blessed evening, collective. Holy moly, am I feeling things? I'm pulling a reading. This is a reading, but everything is self-expression, and the reason I do these readings is because I'm feeling. It's because I'm feeling stuff, and I want to express it. I want to give it voice, a channel, an outlet. I want to experience it, and I want to understand it as much as I can, but more than understanding, I just want to let it through. I want to be here in it. Today, there's been so much pain. So much pain. It's hard to even pinpoint. It's a broad spectrum of pain, and this is not about me. Sure, there's stuff being brought up. I'm experiencing the nostalgia energy, right? This whole, which comes around always this time of year, but it's particularly potent right now. All of these kind of old memories of where we were in years past, what those things felt like, realizing that they're not here, how things have changed, the passage of time, all of this kind of stuff. It's a very wistful sort of feeling. And there's some old emotion attached to things being dredged up, stuff that we didn't let ourselves feel all the way. A sense of loss, an awareness of transition. There's a lot of that still. It's still just the case. So much is changing. There's so much in flux. I just found out that, there are so many people that I know who have been in situations connected with other people who have passed away, who have had some sort of very sudden dramatic change. There are 3 people who, within a very small circle that I know, have cancer or might have cancer. Things like that. Just sudden changes of housing, changes of career. It's a lot of stuff happening. And in addition to all of that sort of uncertainty and the apprehension around that, which is all just driving us to surrender. It's driving us to surrender, to trust, to let go. It's sharpening our focus on what is wanted, because that's what contrast always does, especially painful contrast. It shows us really clearly what it is that we don't want. Gives us an opportunity to surrender to what is, but also it's not just about that. It's about honing in on your desire, seeing from there, from this place where we're knee deep, neck deep in the unwanted. What is this directing us towards? Because this pain has a message. The first message is of the falsehood of that which is causing the pain. If there's pain, there's a thought behind it. So what is that thought? Because it's not true. That's what that pain is telling us. It's pointing to the falseness of that thought. And at the same time, it's also directing us towards the truth, because the truth is the desired reality. That's the true reality. That's the truth. That's what's in alignment with the universe and all that is. So sitting in the contrast, we feel the pain. We recognize from the pain, this is false. Where is it directing us? It's directing us towards the desire, which is true. We can know it by the feeling of it. This feels good, this does not. There's a lot of that happening. And it is all about soothing ourselves back into the place of not just focus on the desire, but trust in the desire, belief in introducing the awareness that we understand the desire is the realer thing. That is the true version. What is wanted, we want because it's happened at the higher level of reality, because it's the way that it is. And because we want it, we can trust that it does take place. It comes to fruition. It already has. Now it's just a matter of it flowing to us downstream. We are downstream. It's already in the stream. It's moving towards us. There's nothing that can stop it, as a matter of fact. So your wanting it is the evidence that it's already been. You want it because the rest of you has already had that experience, is living that experience. And you receive that information as desire for it. That's what that means. It's time to refocus on the dream, to get back to what it is that we truly want. And a lot of times that means, because we've lost focus on it, experiencing a lot of what we don't. A lot of the other. And none of it is wrong. None of it is wrong to feel or to be as it is. I get also powerfully the sense of missing, of longing for someone, something. That's potent today. And again, not unusual for this time of year, certainly. There's a heightened awareness of that. And that heightened awareness, again, is directing us to realize a greater truth, which is that nothing is missing. That which we perceive to be missing isn't. It's not gone. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's right here. The pain of perceiving something as missing is the evidence of the falsehood of that perception. And it's pointing us to realize the truth. What is the truth? The desire is true. The desire for nearness. The desire for the presence of, with. That's the truth. That's the invitation to realize what actually is. If you're going to accept what is, include that. Because that's all of it. That's the wholeness. That's the full reality of what is. There's the appearance, the illusion of separation, of something being missing. There's the pain of that. Then there is the desire, which is pointed to by the pain, and the truth of the desire, which is pointed to by the pain. All of that is what is. So now we see the higher level of the truth of what is. Accept that. Let that be your radical acceptance of what is. That what is wanted is present. It's sure, it's already happened. It is. Nothing is actually missing. Really. No, really, it's here. It's here. It's not just not missing in concept. It's actually here. See that it's here. Recognize that. Accept that. The truth of what is it's not missing. It's right here. Next to me. With me. I'm going to pull some cards. I don't know what's going to come out. I have no idea. I'm kind of just pulling on this general feeling right now. And I'm not trying to push it away either. I'm not trying to change it. I'm embracing all of it as it happens. There's been a lot within ego, just sort of moving today, definitely. Things triggered. Feelings of insecurity, because that's what ego is. It is constantly perceiving a threat, constantly believing that it isn't safe. So it has to be on guard. It has to be somehow in control, doing something to maintain some level of control so that it can feel secure. Because it feels insecure. Stepping back into that place of soul and self, which knows I am safe, I am stable, I am well, I am secure, even when the mind is projecting an identity of not secure, which it's trying to get me to align with. It's trying to get me to believe that I am something that is insecure. That's just a story. That is a made-up self. That's not myself. Myself is stable and well and sure and secure. That's the truth of my reality, of my being. This story is not a story that I have to tell anymore, but I'm going to witness it. I'm going to observe. I'm going to watch as those thoughts come through. I'm going to watch as those feelings are evoked. And I'm going to let them be there. I'm not going to try to challenge them. I'm not going to try to fix them because they're not broken. I'm not going to try to cover them up or run from them. I'm not going to seek anything. I'm just going to be right here, feeling these feelings, watching these thoughts, having this experience, knowing that I am safe to do so. I'm so safe that I'm safe to feel unsafe. Because I know that that's not even actually how I feel, right? There's a piece, there's an idea that is projecting this and having this experience, and I'm allowing it because I'm big enough and strong enough and secure and stable enough to do so, because nothing threatens me, nothing changes me. I am perpetual, I am infinite, I am endless. In my wellness, in my abundance, in my belovedness. All of these things I am. Let's pull some cards. Which ones do I want? I was gonna take out the animals, but I saw the Hermit earlier today, just in my mind when I was kind of feeling into this, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. So yeah, the times, they are a-changing. It's a rapid shift. It kind of feels like we went 0 to 60. I mean, we crested this hill and now we're just plunging and going, oh my God, this is fast. This is faster than I thought it would be. Is this too fast? Hang on. I'm not sure I'm ready. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this speed, but it's the right speed. It's the right speed. It's all happening the way that it is intended to be. Yeah, it's bringing us to glory, to victory. 6 of Wands and Temperance. I mean, it just feels weird because we've never experienced this level of high vibrational energy before. It feels weird because everything is different, and it's, I mean, always going to feel strange when everything is different, but this is it's a different type of different. It's energetically different. We're swimming in different water now. It's the pH level, the composition of it is not the same, and it's better. This is clean water. It's like you've been in a fishbowl full of polluted, toxic shit most of your life, all of your life. It's been some degree of that, maybe a little cleaner, maybe a little dirtier. And now we got a whole on water change. Now this is fresh, clean, clear water. You can see through this water. It's healthy. And it's like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this even? It feels wrong somehow because it's so much better. And we're not used to it because it's so much cleaner and clearer. And it's just going to keep moving this direction too. There's a piece in this that for me has been feeling like living in a dream. When that is the truth, that's how it's supposed to feel. It's supposed to feel like the dream come true. Because it is. Because this is your dream coming true all of the time. More and more true, more and more dreams becoming and becoming and becoming. That's how it feels. That is the feeling of wish fulfilled. That's where we're meant to live. That is where we're meant to reside. This feeling of I have a desire and I know that it is. And then it is, and oh my God, my desire is fulfilled. It's a dream come true. And I'm living it. And now I know this is how it's meant to feel. And I just keep adding to this feeling, and the universe keeps pushing it back at me. More of this. More of, I'm getting it. I'm getting how it works. This is my direct feedback. I'm believing in the desire. I'm basking in it. I've found the feeling of what it is to receive that desire, to have that experience, to trust it, to know that it takes place, and to bask in it. And then it happens. It physically manifests because it couldn't not, because it was mine already. And now I'm just rolling. We're getting the ball rolling here the way that we intended to. And I see the sun. It's a little further back in the deck. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Yeah, it's the end. What is that song? I don't know why I just got a mix of Beatles songs. Hard Day's Night and shit. Now I don't have it anymore. It's gone. Hard Day's Night. It's the end of the Hard Day's Night because the sun has come out. Now I'm hearing Tomorrow from Annie. And then Feeling Good. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's all kinds of stuff. It's time to let stuff in, to rest, to trust, to believe. We don't gotta be up and at it all the time. We've done the creating. The work is done. It's complete. The creations, they're ready for us. By the time that you receive a desire, a strong desire, so that's where it starts. Maybe it starts with a little baby desire. You kind of feel something. But the moment you kind of feel something, your desire shifts, it evolves into wanting to really feel something. You want to really feel it. You want a hell yes. So if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. And that's how you know. Is it a hell yes? Is it a hell no? It's not a hell yes yet. Every that you experience is adding to your desire for the hell yes and calling that into you, saying, yep, that's coming. You'll know it when you see it. You'll know it when you see it because you'll feel it, and it will feel like a hell to the yes. Yes. Hell yes, I want that. Abso-fucking-lutely. All of the work is in the desiring and in following the feeling and in trusting and in witnessing things and feeling the way that you feel. And when you have a strong desire, which you can be sure you also have, you can know you have a strong desire if you have strong pain in perception of the absence of that desire. If you're perceiving something as missing and that hurts, again, let that point you to your desire. Let it sharpen your focus. Let it turn your gaze. That's what it's there to do. That's what that pain is there for. To say, hey, there's something you really want here that you're really not looking at. You're really looking at it in the opposite direction that the rest of you is. Because this piece of you is looking over here and saying, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. And the rest of you, the dominant part of you, is looking over here and saying, yeah, it is. It is right here. I've got it in my hand. It's right. I can smell it. I can kiss it. I can feel it. It is right here. And I'm telling you, because I'm not going over there to drag you over here. I'm just standing here looking at it, knowing that it's here. And the way I'm communicating that to you is what you feel as pain in the perception of its absence. That's your information. That's your guidance from the rest of you, from your soul, from the universe, which sees and knows everything, saying, it's not missing. Turn around. Focus on your desire. Realize what this pain is telling you. Your thought that it's missing, your perception that it's missing is false. So what is it that's true? What's desired? It's here. Take a look at it. And it's not only here, it's ready for you. It's coming in. It's trying to come in. It's trying to enter. And all you got to do is turn around. That's it. It can't miss you. It flows around your resistance. So even when you're all balled up in it, which you can't be forever, I mean, when you go to sleep, you lose resistance and stuff sneaks in. But the soul of the universe is really trying to get everybody to turn around and realizing that it's so close. It's right here. When you really want something, you know it's really, really close. You couldn't want it that bad if it weren't right there for you. And it's just a matter of shifting, just that little tweak in perspective of letting it in. Actually letting it in is realizing, oh my God, it's right here. That's what my desire means. My pain and feeling like it wasn't here is pointing me to my desire of how much I want it to be here. And now I know that desire is the evidence of its being here. That's the evidence of the truth. You just follow the trail. It's here. It is. It happened. Past tense. It's already done. It's already created. And there's not a thing I got to do. The universe delivers this to me. I just say yes. I just say yes. I see it. I want it. I've created it. I receive it. And I know that I receive it too, because I have a desire to receive this. So that means that desire is fulfilled already. So there's nothing for me to worry about here. There's nothing for me to do. This happens. It's a done deal. This takes place. All right, why am I here? Why am I here? Aside from my ranting and raving, which I enjoy so tremendously. Yeah, it's right here. Just open yourself up to receive it. I'm just feeling this. It's just something about perspective. Yeah, Page of Swords. And that feeling too of, are we ready? Are we ready for this? Yes, you're ready. Yes, the second you have that desire for it, you're ready. You're ready. You are ready for it. You're ready to receive it. You're capable. You're worthy. You're deserving. All of the things. You're ready even if you don't believe that. You're worthy even if you don't feel it. It comes to you now. Even if there's resistance on your trail, it still gets to you now. It's a lot sooner than you think. Step into the feeling of knowing that it's yours. Install that belief that your desire is the evidence of its being fulfilled. You couldn't have that desire if this were not something that not only was the universe capable of giving to you, but already has given to you. That's why you want it, because the rest of you is enjoying it and saying, yeah, this is great, and it's yours. Get ready, here's what's coming. Get excited about this. Bask in this dream. And if any part of it feels challenging, then don't force it. You leave it right there. You bask in it, you daydream it into detail as far as you can get until you start to reach some tension where you're trying to figure it out or you're trying to imagine it into place instead of receiving the dream. And you just let it be. You just go, I'm comfortable leaving it there. I'm just dreaming as far as feels good to me. And I'm trusting the universe to take care of the rest of it, to fill in the rest of the details. If there's not an actionable step in this moment, then it's not the time for action. My only action is dreaming. So I'm going to keep dreaming and basking and returning to just being in the present moment. And I'm going to live my life in a cycle of those things. Feeling, desiring, dreaming, basking in the desire, coming back to the present, trusting, just that, again and again. And I'm going to know, I know that when the time for action on my part arises, it will be obvious, it will be available, and I'll just step into it with such ease and grace. It'll just be there for me, like stepping out of one car and into another that's right next to me. That's it. Oh, there it is. There's my next ride. until that one arrives, I'm driving this one and I'm enjoying it and I'm dreaming about the next one, but I'm not trying to get out of this one. I'm appreciating this one the whole way too. I'm also appreciating that it's taking me to the next one. I'm loving the evolution of my desire. Ooh, that's so good. The evolution of my desire. Yeah, it's building. We're building a solid foundation. And it's where we're moving. Away from fear. Oh, away from fear, away from control, away from trying to impress people, control what they think. Realizing how good surrender feels, letting go of understanding, letting go of having a plan and seeing and knowing how it all works out. It feels so good to give all that up to the universe and say, you got the plan. You have it figured out. You know what it is. I don't need to know. I can just sit here and let it all happen. I can just let life happen to me and know that everything that I desire is being brought to me. It's flowing to me in this stream. There's nothing I have to do. I don't have to adjust myself. I don't have to hold on to anything. Certainly, I can just be here, relaxed, letting it all come up to me. That's true power. I mean, that is control. The true control is in surrender, right? In total surrender. Whatever you're trying to manipulate or control in that way is controlling you. You're free when you stop trying to push things into place. You get back into your desire, into trusting it, into focusing on it, feeling into it, filling yourself with that, letting your desire manifest fully through you, feeling the goodness of it, basking in that, knowing it's yours. Just nourishing yourself that way, soothing yourself back into the desire as often as possible. As often as you notice you've departed from it, you go, oh, did it again. Where's the pain? Okay, here's the pain. I've got myself in some pain. Where's that pointing me? Back to my desire. Let me just turn back that way, and there I am. There I am, back in my peace, my stability, my power, the knowing of my well-being and worthiness, the knowing of what I want, watching the evolution of what I want. Ooh, I just experienced some more contrast. I bet that added to my desire. Oh, it did. Let me go see what it added. What did I just put in there? What have I added to my creation now that is going to delight and surprise me? Maybe I don't even know the details of it, but I can feel them. I can feel how good. I just added an emotional component to it. That's the foundation we're building upon, is emotion. What is it that I want to feel? I'm feeling the opposite of it right now. So, ooh, I just added something about how I want to feel to my desire. I just birthed something new, a new experience, a new component to this magical grand scheme of everything that I could ever want unfolding before my eyes. And it is. It is. It's all here for me. Every time you feel against something, you can get excited about it. That's train yourself to do that. That's what I'm trying to do. That's how we embrace the contrast, not by resisting it, not by pretending it's something else, by knowing when we feel that tension, that grief, that anger, that frustration, that anxiety, whatever it is, ooh, I just added something to my desire. There's something that I really want that I'm looking away from. That's what I'm feeling this for. That's why I'm feeling this. I have a strong desire that I am faced in the opposite direction of. And what a good thing that is. My soul is so excited about that. And I just added so much to the other side of this. I just added so much to what I've received and what I want. And I can just gently persuade myself back in this direction. Just gently. It's coming in fast. I just get this as speed. There's a bravery component too of you're ready for it again. You're ready for it. You don't receive anything you can't handle. You are ready. It's here. It's ready for you, and it's a whole new world, a whole new ball game. It's just, we're playing a different game now. If we were playing baseball, we're not anymore. This is some other hybrid game that's like a mix of rugby and badminton. I don't know. It's something crazy that nobody's ever seen, and we're going, are we ready for this? We haven't trained for this. Does anyone even know the rules? What are we doing here? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You learn as you go. That's what makes it so fun. And it forces you to ditch all of those preconceived notions that we had that were not true. All of these stories that we thought were true, and we've been telling them again and again, so we were receiving the same feedback again and again. This whole new world doesn't have room for those stories. They don't fit into this architecture. They don't work on this framework anymore. So all of those preconceptions just fall away, and now this is a whole new world that we're in. A brave world, a bold world. More of that song. And we're just here to explore in a totally new way. Four Swords. It's still on the surface. This is everything that we wished for coming in. And on the surface, it's like about to erupt. I'm telling you, it is about to fucking explode. This is that scene in the movie where all of a sudden it's quiet. The crickets chirping and they're looking at the water, right? Is this thing, what's gonna happen? There's just this sense of something's about to happen and everything is eerily still. It's the calm before the storm. It's about to burst. Yeah, there's a lot of soulmates coming in, but this is also, it's stuff that is ours. I'm getting the contract energy from this of, it's almost like, okay, so when you create something, it belongs to you. And it can't not reach you. And it's like the universe saying, this is almost contractually obligated. Explaining it in those terms. This is how it works. You created this. You manifested it. It's yours. You receive it. It does not work any other way. This is how it works. You can't renege on your manifestation. You can't get out of that contract. There's no clause that allows you to, no. The universe doesn't let you out of your blessings. Doesn't let you out of anything that you manifest. All of them are blessings, even when they appear to be otherwise, because when we manifest repeatedly from unconsciousness, which is never really unconscious, it's just stuff that we haven't quite become aware enough to pay attention to. When we're manifesting from that place, all of that is driving us to become conscious of it, to pay attention, to start doing things differently. We also manifest contrast on purpose because we want those experiences to clarify and focus our desire. All of that is true. Whatever you manifest, it's yours. It happens, period. There's no way around it. This is coming in. What we asked for, which is brand spanking new and totally different, unlike anything we've ever seen or experienced. This is not just a new flavor. This is a new color. We're seeing new colors. It's like you stepped outside and suddenly you can see the full spectrum of light, or at least a broader version than you ever could before. And you are seeing new colors that you've never seen. And you're going, what the hell is this? This is not the same world, because it's not. It's not. Reality has shifted. This is what it is. This is what we asked for, and it doesn't go back. And you might be going, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I was so used to, I was familiar with just the tiny spectrum of rainbow that I was working with for so long. And now there's this. Am I ready for that? Yeah. You asked for it. You asked for it. That means you're ready. You asked for it, you received it. You're ready. Oh, 6 of Cups. Yeah. I mean, this card has been with me since last year. It's that childlike innocence and wonder. This is what the soul excels at. What you really are excels at is in seeing the world through fresh eyes with no preconceived notions, none of this bullshit dragging us down, no pre-existing ideas of what is or what's supposed to be. It's all new. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. What do you want it to be? It can be. Whatever you dream because it's true. You can't dream that. You cannot receive that dream if it doesn't exist. Your dream is evidence of the existence of that reality. The soul knows this. It knows this is how creation works. I dream it, therefore it is. It's mine. I desire it, so it is. Do you hear those words? So it is? That's not an affirmation. That's a true statement. It's just a matter of fact. So it is. I want this, so it is. That's how this works. And when you know that, when you understand that is true, that is just the truest statement in the universe, you just bask in the knowledge of it. You sit in that place where you are aware that what is wanted is yours. Not eventually, not sometime down the road. Right now, it is present tense. It is yours. That's why you want it. Message from the universe. I mean, it's change. Everything. The wait period is dying. I don't know why I feel it that way. It's just the death of waiting. No more waiting. Things are gonna start popping faster than we think we're ready for. It's all tumbling in. Something's come loose. Once you get shifted in the direction of your desire, things just start to fall. It's a cascade effect because you start to get it, things start happening, and you just get it more and more. And the more you get, the more that you want, and the more that you want, the more that you get. And that's how it works. The more that you get it, the more that you understand it, the more that you receive. You start feeling more comfortable in your desire, enjoying it, receiving more evidence of it, which juices up the desire even more. We're getting the ball really rolling here in this new direction. We're accruing positive karma. I should throw that in too. That's what this is. That's karma is just the balancing of energy. Either it's unbalanced or it is balanced. We had a lot of unbalanced energy, which is negative karma. We've been resolving that, and by balancing the energy, we've started this domino effect of energy balancing. We reversed that cycle. Now we're rolling this way, where it's instead of things unraveling and unbalancing, they're all balancing. And the more that we balance, the more becomes balanced. And it's picking up speed, it's picking up momentum, it's gaining mass. It's gaining its own sort of gravitational pull. And now everything is just being pulled with it, which is what's happening with Earth. We are being pulled into higher dimensionality. Fucking cool. Leaving this behind. It's just a matter of perspective. That's all this is. All you gotta do is turn around. Literally, that's what we were talking about. It's all right here. The disappointment in the perceived loss of something or absence of something, notice that and notice the way that it feels. And let that feeling inform you. What does that feeling mean? It means you got yourself pointed in the opposite direction of what's true. What's true? What you want. Now you know what you don't want. You know what you do. Now you know what's not true. You know what is. Just turn yourself around. Just that. That's it. Perspective. 7 of Pentacles. And stuff that's been waiting to come in. Stuff that is right here. Yeah, and there's karma. There's karma. We were just talking about it. Everything that we want. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Temperance. 3 of Pentacles. There's the 2 of Cups. There's justice. I can't make this shit up. This is beautiful. Everything that you want, which is what 10 of Pentacles is. It's everything, right? This isn't just ego everything. This isn't a bunch of money. This is not material stuff. This is everything that we've been building from the heart. It's divine justice coming in. It is all of that stuff coming to balance. Energy balancing, which feels good to us, by the way. Balanced energy feels good. So it's just the ball of good feeling that we got rolling now. And it just gets more good. It just gets gooder. That's how this works. That's how this is intended to work. You feel good. You have a desire. You feel good about your desire. You receive your desire. You feel better about that. Now you're feeling better. You have another desire that feels even stronger and more delicious than the last one. You bask in that. You receive that. It just increases. The more that you look, the more that you see, the more that you see, the more that you love. There is just more to love. Look at that. 6 of Cups. It's bookending here with the soul. Everything in the soul is coming in. Everything that the soul, the true self, has asked for is coming in. And it's time to start believing. Look at that. I'm not making this shit up. The Wheel of Fortune. Just underneath, it's coming in. This is where we started. We're getting the ball rolling here. Come on, Chariot. Come on. Coming in. And it's just dead set. It's certain. I mean, this is determination. This is just the universe emphatically saying it's coming in. You cannot stop it. Look at that. 10 of Cups underneath. The dream coming to life. Coming to you. The dream is coming to meet you. That's the dream. I was about to say for a lot, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was about to say for a lot of people, this is the soulmate connection. Coming in, coming together. In another level, this is just the balancing of masculine and feminine energy happening within and without. That's taking place, certainly, steadfastly. We're in a chain reaction of that. Those energies coming to balance. And in the third level, this is that contractual, just delivering on the contract. You asked for it, it's yours. That's how this works. There's no way around that. It happens. Period. It can't not. And it leads us straight into the 2 of Cups. So let's talk about this 2 of Cups. What is it? What is it? Because it is soulmates. It's balanced energy. But it's other stuff too. So tell me about the 2 of Cups. I know, I've upset you. Looks too good to be true because we haven't been trained to believe in the dream. If something looks too good to be true, there's a limitation you're placing upon it. How are you limiting this? What within you says that's not allowed? It's not allowed to be this good. Why? Because somebody said that's not possible? Because you don't believe you're worthy of it? What is it? What is it that makes it seem too good to be true? Can you just recognize that you're putting a limitation on creation? Because you are worthy of receiving everything that you dream of, and you're worthy of receiving it in detail. The emotional detail, which is, this is so good that I can hardly believe it, and yet it's true. It's real. It is the dream come true. I dreamed it into being. It's so good, it must be true. That's what the soul is saying. This is so good, it has to be true. Good feeling is the texture of the universe. If something feels good, it's because the universe agrees, supports it. If it feels good, it's true. If it feels so good that a part of you doesn't believe it, it has to be true. It's absolutely true. 5 of Cups. Look at that. Shift in your perspective. What part of you is not believing this? Because you're about to be proven wrong. The universe is bringing it anyway. And that's a thought that I like to have, that I like to introduce, which is even when I'm in a place of doubt, even if I'm doubting, even if I'm looking the other direction of my desire, I want and I trust the universe to give it to me anyway, to bring it to me anyway, to flow around my existence, and to deliver to me evidence of my worthiness, evidence of the truth of my desire, evidence of my ability to create and receive. And it's going to build my faith in that way. I trust the universe to show me, even if I'm in a place of doubt, that I get it all anyway. I don't have to believe all the time. I'm allowed to get myself twisted up in some resistance. It doesn't stop anything. All of my stuff reaches me anyway. King of Cups. How do I feel about that? Justice. Balance. Yeah, it just felt like balance. I don't have to do anything here. My emotional satisfaction is promised, and that is the only type of satisfaction. I mean, it trickles into other things, but I don't feel much from this King of Cups. One more. 10 of Pentacles. I just get something opening. Something opening up. I don't... This just walled me right here. It's like I can't feel... There's something that we saw as a disappointment, and we really didn't let ourselves feel disappointed about it. But we're meant to, because feeling that disappointment and the pain of it is an important component in guiding us the other direction. Do you see what I mean? We were creating from that place, from longing, from a place of longing, from that place. That's how feminine energy does it, and that's the soul. Is I want this so bad. I want it so bad. And if I twist myself into this place of just longing for it, and I'm longing because I don't think it's here, I'm perceiving it as not here, I'm calling it in powerfully. I am. And now all I got to do to receive it is turn around. Because I just went, oh, I want this so bad. I want this so bad. So bad that I am just grief-stricken over it. You got to let yourself feel that. Feel the intensity of your wanting. Whether it is painful or pleasurable, let it start in pain. That is powerful creation. It's not wrong. Embrace that pain and then expand your awareness into understanding, what is this pain showing me about my desire? And let it turn your focus and look at what you just created. Look at what you just created from your intensity of longing. What is it that you want? What is it that you're longing for? Focus on that and then realize you have it, and look at all the detail you just added to it. Look at how intensely you clarified that desire, how much momentum you put into it. It's coming. It's coming. You were doing it all the while you were creating. All the while you've been calling this in. All the while it's been right here ready for you, waiting for you to just turn around and look at it. Just turn and look. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Queen of Swords. The soul knows how to do this, how to direct its gaze and to be directed in that gazing by desire. I mean, it looks at what it wants. And it knows as soon as it lays eyes upon something it wants, that thing is making its way towards it. The Sun. And the soul never for a second questions. It never gets wrapped up in the longing so much, but it appreciates us for it. I mean, it longs in an exquisite way. It takes great pleasure in it, which is extremely possible to take pleasure in your longing. The soul is good at that. It knows, it likes to play that little game of, oh, I want it so much. And I want it even more for the perception that it's not here, but I know it's really here. I know the whole time it's really here. The Devil, wow, the Sun and the Devil. I mean, we're seeing how the stuff that hurt, we're seeing how realizing what we don't want is so important to realizing what we do. So that it's not a bad thing to experience unwanted anymore. It's a good thing. We can perceive that as a positive. We can go, oh my God, this is such a benefit to me. To know what is unwanted helps me know and call in what's wanted even more powerfully. There's nothing dangerous about this. There's no problem here. Thank you. Thank you for showing me what's not true and what I don't believe and what I don't want. Because now I know the opposite of all of those things. And I can just put this down and pick that up again. There's a lot being released, relieved, removed. There is a lot of old stuff. There's a piece of this that is stuff from the past coming up that we didn't feel, that we're just here. It's just here to be felt. There's also seeing things that didn't work, and we're seeing why it was a good thing they didn't work, or just why they didn't work, we're seeing how it all connects. We're seeing the bigger picture here of, oh, that's why that went that way. And I thought it went wrong, but it all went right because it's all always going right. We're seeing that a lot more clearly. We're also learning how to discern from the soul. You are a living lie detector and a desire detector, in essence, as well. Feel into everything. Every choice that you make, feel. Is it a hell yes? Or is it a hell no? Is it a hell yes? Does it feel like this? Does it light you up inside? Or does it feel like anything less than that? Because if it's anything less than that, take it or leave it. Oh God, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, that's how we make our choices, is by the way that things feel. Or is this fear guiding my behavior? Is this fear or is this desire? Am I doing this because I want to or because I'm afraid of what happens if I don't? It's a big struggle for ego right now. big struggle. Yeah, ego doesn't believe. Ego doesn't believe, but guess what? Everything flows around it anyway. It doesn't matter. It's all coming in. There's so much coming in. I mean, I just get the options and perhaps an overwhelming amount of stuff, again, coming in so quickly. And the mind is going to want to go, I don't know, let's analyze here. Don't listen to the mind. That's not how this works. Trust the soul to discern by the way that it feels. And one of those feelings that you can use to guide you is pain. How much does this hurt? Does it hurt me to go towards this? Does it hurt me to go away from this? Because that's pointing me in the opposite direction. If it hurts so much not to take action on this, then why am I not taking action? Why don't I just do it? Oh my God, that pain of not doing this is making me realize I really want to do this. So now I just focus on wanting to do it and I do it. Yeah, it's overwhelming for a lot of people. It's anxiety inducing. But the way that we just explained it, the way that you refocus yourself is by saying, what is it that feels like it's making me anxious here? Can I realize that this is pointing me towards what I want? Can I talk myself into the place of feeling secure? Can I refocus myself on my desire and realize I want this and it's mine and I'm safe to feel it, I'm safe to follow it, so I'm going to do that. No more thinking, no more contemplating, no more analysis, no more trying to figure it out or do it the right way or no, there's no right way. I want it. Here's what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. That's it. Period. Point blank. Nothing else. No more discussion. All right, tell me about this Five of Cups. I'm feeling the antsiness for sure. Why don't I just fucking do this? If I want to do this, why am I stopping myself from doing it? I should just do it. So yeah, just do it. Just do it. King of Swords, take action. Swift, decisive, doesn't hesitate, doesn't think. Just do it. No more stalling. No more sitting on our hands. No more thinking about it. Just do it. Everything is right here. Everything that we want is right here. It's coming in. Yeah, stop just sitting on it. Stop. Stop worrying about what it looks like or how it's going to be perceived or what happens. It's good. This is delivered. Look, one way or another, this comes in. What we want reaches us, period. And it's right there. It's right there. All you got to do is realize it and let yourself move towards it. Or let it move towards you. I'm getting two different streams in this. This is like both sides of the soulmate cycle here, which is a little confusing to be interpreting. But it's what's here. It is the desire for masculine and feminine energy to come together, which is taking place. It's the feminine gaining confidence and the masculine relaxing and allowing, learning to receive, while the feminine is learning to give, knowing that what she has is good stuff, and the masculine learning that he is worthy of receiving it. I am also just getting this, what you ask for is, it's held for you. It's held for you. Eternally. You can't lose it, you can't miss it, it's always there. Again, that piece of just turn around, it's right here. It's been cradled safely this entire time, ready for you to receive it. All you gotta do is turn around and say, hey, there's my stuff. Hey, there it is. ready for you to receive it. Final message from the universe. It's ready for you to receive it. It's all ready to just pop in. There's nothing that can stop this. The walls are coming down. King of Cups, again, with that energy. Yeah, it's about to spill. That Three of Pentacles, again as well. It's been building to a crescendo. And there's the Divine Masculine. Emperor. Red with the King of Cups. It's time. It's time for the armor to fall off. It's time to get wet. It's time for this to spill out, to spill over. It's time to let go and let in. It's just time for everything to be received. This has been building and building and building, and there's no way around it. There's just so much here coming in. And there's that Queen of Cups underneath the world. Yeah. Counterparts, masculine and feminine energy. It's just, we've started this cycle now that some soulmates are coming together, and it's not just, it's high level stuff. It is supremely balanced energy, and the more that energy unites, the more of it is calling to unite. Again, it's just that domino chain reaction, whatever. It's like exciting the quantum field. When there's a change in one quantum particle, it immediately transmits that information and it ripples outwards, and that's what's happening. It's this ripple effect. Everything is shifting. It's like we've changed states, and now that's taking place all across the network of reality. That's what it is. All of reality is updating to this new framework of balanced, of happy, of stuff comes in, of we're worthy and we receive it, of we get what we want, we get how it works. We get it, we want it more, we get it more. We're expounding and expanding upon this. It's taken off, it's spreading like wildfire. It is exponential increase and expansion. I can't even put it into words. This is positive feedback on fucking crack. It's all happening faster and faster, and it's going to keep moving that direction. This is the trend, and it doesn't stop. This doesn't stop. We are in the ascension now. We're in it, not just starting. We're in it. We are in the upwards trajectory, and it just gets faster from here. We just keep going up. That is it. That's all I got. Trust. It's going to push us more and more to surrender and trust, because things are going to start happening more quickly, where we don't have time to think. There is no time to analyze this. You got to go with the soul, with the gut, with your feeling. How does this feel? You got to use that to make your decisions. And they're coming in. They're coming in. It's going to be a lot of that. Good stuff. Everything that we want coming. Just feel it. Whatever is there, feel it. That is your guidance system. It will tell you everything you ever want to know, and it will not steer you wrong. It can't. It can't, because it's you, and all you want is to feel good, and all you are doing is guiding yourself to feeling more good. That's all of this. That's why it's the joyful journey. We're getting better at it. We're really fucking kickstarting this thing now. All right, that's all I got. That's all I got. This was a lot. This resonates powerfully with me for as many different places as it kind of wove around. This was confusing. I had a challenge interpreting this, and that's fun. That's exciting, and it's always a wonderful thing for ego as well. But I do intend that this resonates with you. If so, I would love to know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Just breathe. That's what I'm gonna do. Just none of that stuff matters. Just breathe and be and allow and trust, and let everything refocus you on your desire. Don't fight any of the feelings. They're all good. You're safe to feel all of them. Just keep expanding your perspective. to include the emotional experience and the other side of it, which is the expansion of your desire. And you can hold both. You can hold all of it at once and look at this whole beautiful picture and go, wow, I see how it all works together, and that's amazing, and I'm so grateful for this. And I feel so good knowing that this is coming to me, and that even my pain in perceiving the opposite is pointing to the truth of its arrival. Nothing goes wrong here. All of it works out for me. All of it serves me, works for my highest good, my highest joy. Everything only gets better for me, for everyone, always. That's it. Have a beautiful evening, and know that always and always, in every vector of time and space, I absolutely love you. Take it easy.